further ado, and I'm going to say this with all utmost pride for being able to actually pronounce the name. Oh God, Beata No, I got it right in the pre-show.
Let me help you
Okay,
with this.
one more time, Beata Zdanowska, right?
There it is.
Oh
Yes,
my gosh, bravo.
thank you.
We had a good couple of minutes of practice for before
Yes,
the pre-show and everything, and
Oh,
we got it. Beata Zdanowska, our
thank you for joining
incredible
us.
guest
it's a
today.
tongue
Thank you so
twister,
much.
and you're welcome.
Love it.
Let's love it. Okay, one second. I know we're going to get a little sidetrack here. What is the meaning of the name?
Hmm.
What
Oh,
does like translate
so
to?
Beata actually comes from Latin, and
Okay.
it's present in different languages because of that root, and it means blessed and happy for the most part in Italian.
Wow.
So the word in English word beatification is the same root, comes
Wow.
from the
Wow.
same meaning. You're making saints, so you're talking to semi-saintly personality.
Wow.
Sorry.
That works for me. Well, my
Yes,
name
I
in
love it.
Hebrew, my name Baruch also means blessing.
Oh my
So
gosh.
look at this.
Mhm.
Look at this.
That's
Wow.
There are
incredible.
so
The
many
energies,
synchronicities here.
right?
Wow, that's incredible.
That is
Wow.
incredible.
This is
Wow.
Well,
going to be
okay,
an
so
incredible
let's
show. I could see
this
it.
is this is going to be awesome already. Let's get right to it. So tonight's guest is Beata Zdanowska. She is a certified life coach and NLP practitioner based in New York City. She guides leaders who are ready to create change and heal their communities to awaken and empower their natural strengths and transform limiting patterns. Sorry. She accomplishes that through trigger mapping, reframing self-talk, and raising EQ.
Mhm.
Beata incorporates the philosophies of NLP, human design, Gene Keys, Heart Math Institute, and EFT tapping with the mindset work of Transformation Academy. She has graduated from Tony Robbins University and Leadership Academy and is now training to become a senior leader in his programs. Beata's passion is a conscious, exponential EQ growth over a lifetime. When she is not coaching her clients, she is reading or listening to Brene Brown, diving into NLP, Gene Keys wisdom, meditating, debating on Clubhouse, dancing the Argentine tango, traveling
Ooh.
or walking and biking in local parks. There is so much here, and it is all so
Oh
awesome. I'm
wow.
going to take down some notes here because I got some questions for you. But in the meantime, why don't you tell us more from like in your perspective what it is that you currently do, and then how did life take you there? Like, what was the journey that got you there from wherever it was that you started?
Thank you so much. First of all, thank you for having me on the show. It's a
Of
great
course.
pleasure. I love the energy, and I feel it's a privilege to be here and part of the service with you guys.
Oh,
So what I feel that I do is I'm in constant transformation myself, and I invite other people to it.
Wow.
I've discovered a great value in incorporating change into life. We do have a saying of change is hard, and
mhm.
it is. It can be. It can be challenging to change anything, right? We get stuck and have unhappy lives because we don't know how to take a step, how to break through, how to move from to. We don't even understand what the two looks like or feels like or should be like. So there is a lot of loss, there is a lot of confusion. I have clients on different levels actually, and just most recently, I was just had a fascinating conversation with a young lady born in Poland, lives in London,
Mm.
and has a double PhD in chemistry and engineering. And she
Wow.
has all kinds of brilliant ideas, and she got stuck in a system of working for other people, for companies, for businesses, and she constantly feels unfulfilled in life, like
Oh yeah.
things are missing, and
Mhm.
being completely lost in what does it mean, where am I, where should I be, where should I go. So we had this conversation about, what are you made for, what is your soul and your heart yearning for, what are you looking for, what do you feel that you are capable of. So we start discovering this, we start to have this long conversation about where she's at versus where she wants to be versus where people see her, where
Mm.
Mm.
she really is,
Wow.
and what is she's capable for. And it turns out that most people from her closest circle call her Maria, after Marie Curie, which was a Polish scientist that discovered
Mm.
X-ray. Right?
Right.
She worked and studied in France for a long time, and just so it happens that this young lady has an a chemistry the PhD that she actually accomplished in French. So in France, so they call her little Marie, and the question was, um, from me to her, like, why, what stops you from actually being someone like her? People already
Mhm.
call you that. You have all the skills, you have all the brilliance behind you, and why are you not creating something
Right.
rather than working for other people? And
Wow.
she stopped in her tracks thinking, I never thought of that.
Mm.
I thought I
Wow.
was supposed to work for other people. I said, well, what if you don't?
Mm.
What if you're
Wow.
supposed to be creating something that changes this planet, that changes the humanity, that helps humanity somehow? You already are little Marie, right?
Right.
But you are
Right.
not her. You are you. You have a completely different background. You live in a different century. You have way more capabilities and skills and help and techniques and technologies available to you right now. What can you create? Who can you be? Who can you become if you really incorporate all of your knowledge and your passion and your intuition and
Right.
Mm.
your and the love of what you're doing, because she clearly loves the field she's in.
Sure.
She's extremely passionate about it. So what can you create rather than how can you
Wow.
sell yourself? how can
Mm.
what can you create with what you have in your hands and available to you, rather than what are you selling right now to somebody else? And so I was bombarded by maybe 40 voice messages the next day from her. Oh, and I can do this and I can do that, and I have this idea and then that idea. Maybe I just need to have this skill and that skill, and I know where to go and I know how to get this, but I have this vision.
Mm.
And now we are talking, right? Like the vision comes out.
Mm.
I have degrees, I have knowledge, I have skills, but what is the higher purpose that I'm here, that I'm feeling in within me, right? What is that deeper vision? What is that more out there that I am connected to?
Mm.
So we often get stuck in life, in the very unhappy places, right? Because as Tony Robbins says, we live the blueprint of other people. Like,
Mm.
you will live the life as it should be, and the should is the conditioning that's decided by people around us,
Right.
right? Like, we
Right.
should get married, we should have children by certain age, we should have certain degrees, we should. And if we don't, then something is not working, something's wrong with us. And then
Mm.
we are and then we struggle, right? I can't then we are unhappy because we can't feel successful, we can't feel, we're not fulfilled as parents or as individuals in love connection relationships,
Mm.
because we don't have what we are supposed to have by other people's standards.
Mm.
So what is your blueprint? If you were to write it for yourself, on your own, by yourself, what would you write for you?
Does that
Because
mean that I have to create my own should? Could I just tell?
yes,
I say my
yes,
like this is what I should, but I mean I'm defining that should, not other people are defining, but me.
exactly. You know what you are connecting with.
Right.
We all have this thing called intuition, which
Mm.
oftentimes we don't really listen to. We
Right.
confuse it with other feelings and emotions. But we all have intuition. We all know what we are capable of. We all feel the urge, the desire for something. And when we do, it's for a reason. There is a reason out there that we need to find for ourselves. So what is that? What does happiness mean to me? What do I want? What does it look like? And apparently it's always connected with service,
Yeah.
Mm.
right? It's always connected with service. We can't be happy on our own. You know, we do need time alone. We do need sometimes, some people need more than others. But eventually what life is about sharing and about giving. It's about service. It's about what can I do for you?
Right.
You know, I can be happy by myself reading and writing and playing music and connecting with my hobbies, and that will give me a little rest time, that will give me a little seclusion from the world where I recharge my energy. But the real happiness, the real passion, the real energy forward comes from me connecting with you,
Mm.
Wow. That's
me
powerful.
sharing with you, me giving to you, me helping you, me guiding you, me doing something that you find useful and helpful, right? So I got into this business because of that. I always felt like I need to connect with people on that level.
Mm.
I need to be someone who can open somebody else's eyes to a blind spot. You
Yeah.
know, I've been through a lot of different changes in life. Life has challenged me in many different ways, you know,